Hello YouTube, YTPC. I know, I'm back again. The LongChamp, the leather pipe, has sold. And the gentleman that bought it was kind of asking about the history of them. So allow me to give you a brief history on LongChamp pipes. In 1948, Jean Castlegrain inherited a small shop in Paris. And this shop sold articles for smokers, and fountain pens were also offered there. When he went into the building he found a bunch of stumbles that were unfinished, and they were kind of poor quality because this was during the wartime, and there were sharp restrictions on the pipe production. But their pipes were poor quality, and not knowing what to do with them, he took them to a shoemaker who wrapped them in leather. And then as time went by, they started making their own, he started making his own pipes, and they were better quality, but they were still wrapped in leather. And you date a LongChamp by the grain on the leather. I've had three. Well, here, I've got this one. This one just sold. Let me pull it out. There's another email. But anyways, this one is has smooth, no grain, smooth. This is from the mid 1950s. The early 1950s, they had a real small, like pebble grain, I'll call it. I have one of those that's over here in my pipe rack. It's the first LongChamp that I restored and I kept for myself. And they continued production. Let's see. Very soon had sold the leather became his own product. He began to place orders with renowned firms like Ropp and Bush Shokin, and they made his pipes. Now I'm back on track. They made his pipes and leather wrapped them. And they continued until 1980 well, 1978. LongChamp was no longer, and the orders that had been placed were delivered up until 1980. So, if you find one with like an alligator style leather, those are the later ones that were made by Butch Chokin and Ropp. So that's the brief history on LongChamp, and LongChamp got their name because Mr. Castlegrain. I'm looking at my cheat sheet. Mr. Castlegrain was a horse racing person, and he named it after a horse racing track near Paris, and their nomenclature was a racing horse. So there you go, the history of LongChamp. The best I can explain it, the best I could use my cheat sheet at this time. Thank you guys very much. Keep on smoking. Be true to yourself. Pay it forward. Go sub somebody, anybody. Today, Ziggy Num Nums. Now there is a channel name. Peace. Oh, I promise I won't be back tonight.